All good things in this world begin and end with coffee. So spring is sprung, and suddenly it's like filmmaker mating season. Everyone's out trying to network and meet each other, build new connections and friendships and business partnerships, all that good stuff. And I got to tell you, I'm really no exception. I've been out like a madman in between jobs and YouTube and all the crazy pre-production filmmaking stuff. I actually start production on Friday. Today is Thursday, so tomorrow. And I got to tell you, in between all of that, all this networking has been nothing short of a blast. It's been great. I've met so many incredible and wonderful, amazing people along this crazy journey. And I got to tell you, the place to do it is LinkedIn. Out of all places, LinkedIn is almost like the last place where you can still send out a cold message, an unprompted message to somebody, because everyone there is pretty much there for business purposes. So it doesn't hurt you to go on and find somebody in your area that does what you do and send them a cold message and try and connect, especially this time of year. I'm telling you, it really is like filmmaker mating season. It'll probably be the title of this episode. Right? This is the joys of having something uncut. I don't want to work on this thing any more than I have to. Speaking of which, actually, tell me down below in the comments what you guys think of it so far. But anyway, the point is, you should really be out here building connections. Now's the season. I heard that we're officially declaring COVID over as of May. Awesome. We get to go back out and socialize. So now's your chance. Now's the opportunity. Everyone's itching to go back to work. Everyone's itching to make stuff and start creating. I know that I am. I'm sure that you are too. So let's go. It's time. It's time to move. It's time to get going. It's time to find people that challenge you and, force creativity out of you in a new way. Man, branch out, right? Don't just branch out to old connections either. Build those new ones, because I'm telling you, some of the people that I've met really spark new ideas for me and want me to try new things. My last short that I did, Cassette, which you can check out right here, I got the best comment that I got on that whole thing was, given your other body of work, I was expecting something more along the ring, like in the horror genre. I'll put the comment over here. And he was pleasantly surprised that it was more comedy. And that wouldn't have come about unless I was meeting these new people, unless I was challenging the way that I've been doing things by meeting these new folks. It's been such a wonderful experience, and I'm telling you, you can't do this filmmaking thing without people. It's just not possible. It's not possible to, if you're a cameraman, you at least need an actor, or you're filming everything by yourself. You're doing all the sound design by yourself. You're doing the editing, coloring, all of that stuff by yourself. And I get that some folks, may have to do that to start out, but in this day and age where we're all more connected than ever, I got to recommend to you, branch out. It's time. It's time to branch out. It's time to learn new things. It's time to get creative with a community, even just a small group, your own small group. There's nothing better than when we all work well, and that's it. I think one of the things that I heard yesterday was we're all in this together. We're all trying to do the same thing. We're all trying to tell stories. We're all trying to pay our bills, right? You got to put yourself out there and find those people. So I'm hoping I'm drilling that point home enough here. But some of these experiences I've had, so I found a writer, which has been wonderful. I don't know. I think I've only shared this really once. I'm not much of a writer. I think I do enough to get the job done humbly, right? But I always find a problem in my writing by the time I shoot something that's, it's either too late to fix in the edit or whatever, and even some of the sound design stuff. But finding a writer has been wonderful, and being able to connect with her and to share stories with her and to, try to tell her story is so fun. I'm gonna do some camera tests today to see if I can't nail the look that we kind of both think is gonna work, and do some like special effects tests, to see if that's gonna work. And just doing those things, right? Knowing I'm gonna try to do those things today is so exciting and so fun, because then I get to share those things with her and gauge her reaction, and then we get to collaborate on it. No, that look isn't quite what I wanted, let's try this. Or that effect isn't quite what I wanted, let's try this. And that feedback will inevitably drive me to be a better creator, to be a better artist, to do more creative things. And it helps me, for better or worse nowadays, and this might be a hot take, we're all trapped inside of our little bubbles. We never really read anything or presented anything through our various algorithms that we disagree with or that challenge us. And the issue with that is we never really get a lot of new ideas. So when you connect with somebody, especially just like some random stranger, there's a chance that you're going to be challenged with a new idea. And I never think that that's a bad thing. You should always seek things outside of your purview as to avoid complacency. One of the other exciting things that this whole process has turned into for me has been the desire to establish a more professional foothold within this realm, within this profession, right? So, my website has always been www.jaredbritt.com. I've never had a business or anything like that. It's just kind of been like run and gun doing my thing. But this whole process and meeting new people who are established and do have a foothold, and that do have businesses, that has really made me want to kind of level up. So today I'll be going and getting my business license, which is exciting. It's a small little thing, but for me, it's very exciting. I feel like it legitimizes me. Now when somebody writes me a check, I get to say, write it to company name, which is exciting and it's fun, and it makes me feel leveled up. And I can't stress enough how I think feeling good about what you're doing is just as important as doing what you're doing. I'm very excited about it. And one of the other things that I've had to do is kind of revamp that website. I don't want it to be jaredbritt.com. I want it to be named after the business, which is all coming, but I'll probably talk about it in a video, not the podcast. And that's exciting too, and that's challenging. I've had to look at how to design online, like search engine optimization, and how to do like online marketing, and how to make a visually appealing website. Because I got to tell you, websites are the new business cards. If you can tell somebody you can't hand somebody over the internet your business card. You got to tell them to go to your website. So that initial impression, that's your business card, man. And nowadays, it's so important, I think, to everyone is almost their own brand. So I think it's almost doubly important to have your own website. So making that as professional and profound as I can while still kind of being on brand and true to me has been its own challenge. So all of this is kind of woven together during filmmaking mating season in a way that has made me feel like a more legitimate professional filmmaker. And I feel on top of the world. I've been busier than ever. I've had more going on than ever. I've had more to do than ever. I've been getting paid more than ever. And I couldn't be happier about any of it. I have so much that I can't wait to share with you guys. I can't wait to bring you these experiences. You know, for you longtime subscribers, the 5% of you or so that keep coming back, because 95% of you are not subscribed. So hit the subscribe button down below if you're into it. You guys have watched me grow up in filmmaking. You've watched me develop this thing, this skill set, and it's wonderful. And I just want to give that back to those of you that are new and those of you that may need it. So I'm very excited for what's to come. I just want to wish you all a happy filmmaker mating season. Please, please, please go out there and build some connections. If it's scary, you know what? Start marketing down below in the comment section. Everyone, just start connecting. Let's build a community out of this. What's more fun than that? I couldn't be more excited if something like that started to happen. So if you guys want to start collaborating, let's do it down below. Maybe I could do like a Discord thing if there's enough people that are interested. Let me know. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this weird podcast thing. I still don't know what this looks like long term, but I'm having fun doing it so far and getting my coffee drives in and coming to you guys and talking about my crazy morning thoughts. I hope you don't mind the uncut stuff. It is what it is. It's real. It's raw. This is how it's going to happen. Thank you for your time and attention today. My name is Jared Britt, and I hope to talk to you again really, really soon.